Illinois has more courses at 40, $50 than any other area in the country.
Well, this year especially. I mean,
Well, any year. I mean, we have more courses. You look at it.
Yeah.
Just do the Golf Now app. You'll see we have more. Which is crazy. Because we're seasonal.
yeah.
But
Hey,
I'm on a
I
rant.
just tasted this again. Try it now.
You can see. Okay. You can see when it opens up.
Yep.
You won't see this in the video, but dude, on the edge of it, like it won't be a different color. Right now, it's about the same color. You can barely see that there's a different color. But when we first poured it, it almost looked like there was water first or an oil that started and wouldn't mix with
Like
it.
a clear ring.
A clear ring.
around the circle of
Yeah.
the wine.
And that's when you know it's either fucked up or
Tight.
it's tight. And I knew it was tight because fucked up, you would taste like vinegar and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
Even
yeah.
with the screwed up palate that I have,
Yeah.
you
No,
could still.
the first bottle that I opened, the Orland, I knew right away. As soon as I poured it, and it had a brownish tint, which right away I knew that was the.
I could be opening up too, though.
That's what I thought. But when I tasted it,
for that old.
when I tasted it, it was like port. So it was gone. When if it tastes like port, it's like fortified wine.
And I'll tell you what, David Flom at Chicago gets a lot of big name wine guys to do flights and tastings and do a menu with it. He got Chateau Margaux, which is one of the biggest names
One
in
of the
the
top
industry.
5 Bordeaux's in the world.
In the world. And the winemaker, producer, came with like crazy years, like 64 or 67, like years that have gotten A+++, and they're probably less than, 3 dozen in the world, I would say. And he opened a few up, and when he did, he had like 30 minutes, because after 30 minutes, it falls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you cannot open it, like, and wait. It's go time.
So it's like a souffle. Pull it out of the
Yeah.
oven, eat it.
Absolutely. And you should see it. You could see it getting fucked up.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like you could
It's
just see
amazing.
the water rising to the top.
that's sad.
Yeah.
Or, well, if you drink it right away, I guess it's not sad.
Yeah, so you would open it right when dinner was served, kind of thing.
What is there a course that you'd like to play before, in your lifetime here, or is it not that important?
That's not because I have played. Sorry to get back. So I did play the Raptor in February in Florida, and I played. It was another one at the Ritz. I forget what it was called. It was a really nice course. I mean, it was so nice. My dad doesn't even golf, and I took him just to drive the course with me because it was unbelievably beautiful.
Some of these golf courses are just scenic. And
It's in Marco Island or Naples. Naples at the Ritz. Whatever course that is. It's expensive.
I'm
That's
sure.
all I remember. But no, those courses are nice. But as far as playing, like, yeah, it'd be nice to play Pebble Beach and shit like that.
My
I
brothers
guess.
played. It's a 6-hour round. They said that people play that
See-
course just to take pictures.
I would get so frustrated with that more than anything
That's
else.
That's what you lost me in 6 hours.
Exactly.
I want to play golf straight through because it's a rhythm.
I'll tell you, it is a rhythm. It is a rhythm. You're absolutely right. When there's guys pushing you behind, or if guys are playing way too slow in front,
Yeah,
it is a rhythm.
It destroys your
And
game.
while you're playing at it's not only destroys your game. Who cares about that? Because my game is not that great.
Yeah.
But it's the amount of fun you have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You start
Like
getting
when you have
aggravated.
good rhythm days, I could be shooting like hell. Like yesterday, our rhythm was so good. It was so much fun. And I shot like hell.
It didn't matter.
Because everybody was okay. It's almost like going to a party and everybody's having fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of that same thing.
Well,
No encumbrances.
a question I like to ask all the guests, the final question that I think is something I find interesting, and I've over the years of hanging out in bars and talking with
This is
people,
good.
it's amazing, isn't
Mm-hmm.
it? Yeah, it's so beautiful. A question that I find interesting all the time, and every answer is always
life.
different. Yes. Thank God the planes have been a little calm. Last week when I interviewed Gino, it was every 2 minutes.
Yeah, they don't fly so much anymore. Oh, yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. All right.
So what I'd like to ask is, if you had an opportunity to have dinner with 3 other people, And those three people could be past, present, or future.
Dead or alive. Yeah.
Dead or alive.
Fictional?
Sure. Yeah, even fiction. So, who would those three people be, and what would be the topic of conversation?
All right. Well, first off, topic would be up to them, I would have to say, unfortunately, because I would let them just go at it.
Why don't I also add then, instead of topic, where would you go for dinner? Or what would you make if you were to stay home?
Okay, I definitely wouldn't make dinner because anything to do would be bad.
It's
Okay,
amazing
so-
you have working appliances in your kitchen.
I don't really. So, real quick story. I got a duplex, and I'm on the top floor. My parents are on the bottom in the basement, and I do that to, take care of them.
But it's a really old house. It's
I
not a
get it.
duplex. It's like a old house.
Yeah, it's a house. It's a huge house, actually, and I do it, to take care of them and things like that. And everybody's like, "You're such a good person." And no, I don't even own a toaster. I don't own I've never had meat in my freezer or kitchen.
But yet you have 3 meals a day.
Hot and ready for me. There's steak and chicken ready for me at 6:30 when I get home. And usually it's 5:30 because we eat a little earlier, which I'm okay with these days, especially during COVID.
Yeah.
It's the one good thing about COVID. I'm like an old man. I eat at 5, breakfast the day before, things like that. Okay, but anyway, getting back to the favorite people. So the 3 people, one would be John Lennon. I
Yeah.
definitely have to say John Lennon. Because maybe he could play me a little ditty for me. Make a song up about me.
But yeah.
You gotta say it would be good. Because he's good.
So you and John Lennon.
John Lennon would be one of them. That would have to be it. But we'd have to throw some comedy in there.
Yeah.
And, you can't just throw anybody, certain people are really funny. Like Bill Murray, gotta throw him out there, he's funny. And he would probably be in there. But I don't know if he would get over the top. No, he wouldn't. He's really funny. Dude, Bill Murray's in there.
So Bill Murray, John
Yeah,
Lennon.
because I was going to go with Rodney Dangerfield,
Yeah.
but, there's certain comedy hours where I'm like, yeah, he's funny, but enough with the one-liners, you know what I mean? Because I love one-liners. And you're great at them, but Jesus Christ. It's like throwing puns out and stuff like that over and over. So, and then the third one. Okay, so we got our entertainment, we got our comedy. What else do we need? We need hotness, somebody to look at. That's what I would go with, because I can't look at Bill Murray all the time. And John Lennon all the time. So it would have to be someone smoking. But smoking and
Jessica Rabbit.
able to talk to. Yeah, right. That would be awesome, but you got to be able to talk to him.
Yeah.
Because if you can't talk to him for more than
So who
10
is
minutes.
hot and also can carry on a conversation?
Man,
It shouldn't be that hard.
it is real hard for me.
It's very difficult.
More men is real easy for, but me it's not.
No.
I'm 4 years old, never married, and never will be. Because I guess I'm just really selfish. But there's this thing that, for me, with women, it's like, the moment I accomplish something, I just want to leave, or get out of the situation where I'm at and be back at home.
You kind of like the character
I
on
like
2.5
my-
Men. You're like Charlie.
I like my, but yeah, I don't like living with people though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I need my space.
You're in a tough situation.
Yeah, it's tough. But whatever, it works for some. So hot and be able to talk to, I would just have to say I can't stop staring at Scarlett Johansson and things like that, and she seems like a bright chick.
Yeah.
Not too young where it's, I don't know what she's talking about with TikTok and whatever the hell. But she seems like a person I could talk to. So
This won't be on TikTok, by the way.
oh,
I don't even know what TikTok is.
I don't even know what TikTok
Yeah,
is. I hear it's banned.
Yeah, if it's bad enough to be banned, I don't know. Maybe we should be on it.
Yeah, banned by Trump.
What restaurant would you go for dinner?
It would be a steakhouse. But it would be a slow-paced steakhouse. So you'd start in the bar. To have a couple cocktails where, you have to eat something or not be able to get to the table.
You know, it's a great steakhouse.
Get to the table.
That we had a great experience at. I've been to a lot of Mardi Gras down in New Orleans, obviously. But Emerald has a steakhouse. I don't even know if it's still open. It's called Delmonico's. Historic place.
Love them.
Yeah. So, you start off. You
Huge bar.
They have a
Awesome
piano bar.
Best bar. Probably the best bar there in that city. In that city.
It's awesome. Now, do you think you're gonna stay in Chicago?
No, I've been training and doing different stuff, so I haven't been working, obviously, because in the duplex I can't. My dad's 70 and has type 2 diabetes, so, I mean, I could work, but I had enough money, basically, to the side where even if I didn't work,
It's
at
not
the
worth
end of
the
year,
risk of exposure.
Exactly. Even if you can't get it, which you can't, because I see a chick on the side and, she got it,
Did she?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I couldn't see her until she, 10 days and tested.
Have you been tested yet?
Yes.
Drive.
Because what I do is I sell watches on the side too. I do a lot of eBay. Not enough to, for the government here.
No, but to buy some
I do
groceries.
some eBay.
To buy some groceries every week.
Yeah, for only, I don't know how to word that anymore. 'Cause you don't edit, do you?
No. Well, you don't do it now, so. It's not-
Yeah, I don't do enough business. I do. I show everything actually. And but anyway, so I do that on the side, and now I'm training with my brother because he owns a business which is actually booming right now because of COVID. It's a glamping company. It's awesome. Can I get a smidge?
Oh yeah, of course.
Thanks.
What is glam?
I want to get it before you do.
I mean, I assume glamour camping.
So glamour camping, and I didn't know anything about it, and I can't stand camping. That's cool. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I can't stand camping. Like I can't deal with bugs. I need showers. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
not
that's-
a camper.
Yeah.
Now, does he?
So he owns this company. It's called Fun Stays. Fun-stays.com. And stays.com. And he owns 3 sites, and these sites all have either slips, which you can pull your RV in. They either have RVs, teepees, tiny homes, tents, cabins, like group
Camping
tents.
grounds, right?
Camping grounds. It's a whole unenforced preserve. So you can hike, blah, blah, blah.
So there's a lot of acreage that he's.
Oh,
that
big time
they own.
acreage. Oh, big time acreage. He owns over like 3-digit units, and
Really?
if you combine all 3 places.
Yeah.
So, and if you combine the slips, it's in the 200s. So anyway, like we're getting bigger, and actually we're buying another place. So, and I say we because I've been training with them for the last month, and through like doing the response to all the emails, because people are. It's a hotel. I mean, people's AC goes out.
Oh,
shit
no,
happens,
no, yeah.
Like you gotta have somebody to call.
And where are they located again?
Colorado.
Watch out for
and-
that squirrel.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't like waiting. Colorado and Utah.
The reason I ask because
Moab.
where they're at in relative proximity of the fires,
Oh, yeah, they have fire bans.
So-
They have fire bans now.
people might want to retreat, and
Oh,
if
absolutely.
they have to leave their homes.
Absolutely, and it's a great way because you don't have to be a camper. You can go there because the RVs are like a little hotel on a wheel. But it's actually got you go outside, they have a fire pit. They have, everything you want.
The campers have indoor plumbing, showers, bathrooms.
Everything. TVs, Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's like camping outside, basically is what we got it down to. And if you want to rug it and do the TP, we got that too. And those are cheap. Like people are paying only like $50.
The reason I laugh because last week
Pisses me off. I got to answer like 100 questions for a $50 bag. Like Jesus Christ, it's a TP
on the show, Gino was here in town.
or tent.
So Gino, on his property, they actually built a teepee that they Airbnb. So teepee is kind of a theme now.
Yeah, right. We have. We just put in. I meant tent on that last one because tent is like rugging it. TP, you shouldn't have to rug it so much because we just did this and I laughed and I was putting out blurbs and they all love me now because that was when I first met everybody because we use this. Everybody chats in different forums, blah blah blah, for the whole business. Every business does it. People in waiter industry don't know this, but anyway, in other industries. But so. Somebody put out in the whole thing oh shit, I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm so high right now.
The teepee?
Oh, so the teepees, we bought fireplaces for them. Electric fireplaces. Like
Inside the
fake ones, the Amish make, I think, or something.
Yeah, somebody.
In the teepees. And I'm like, is anybody weirded out by a fake fireplace in a real teepee? It's just weird.
Yeah.
Or am I just super stoned? I guess I was really stoned.
No, it's weird.
It's weird. So yeah, I've been training with that, and we're gonna get another site, and because he's got more investors coming in.
Now, how would you get involved? Moving forward, like as a career.
So the new site, what I want to do, and I'm hoping to God he gets a great site. Like I hope he goes to Taos, New Mexico, or even what's the place north of Arizona State? It's the Petrified Forest. I don't know. Everybody knows.
But he's looking for land, is what you're talking
forest
about.
reserves that are for sale.
Yeah.
Plots of land. That's all we need. We need plots of land and a forest reserve. So that's what he's looking for right now. And once we get it, we have our camper RV guys who are in Indiana and are awesome. And the RVs are turning out really awesome. Like minimal problems. Fuse boxes, stuff like that. But basically, everybody's like raves about them.
Would you picture yourself moving out to one of the sites?
Exactly. The new site. Yeah. Because you do need a management company, which we have, but our 3 sites right now are within 3 hours of each other. Now, if we got a site within 12 hours away, that management company can't be used.
Yeah.
So we need an on-site guy that we can trust.
But it's not, not to make light of trailers, but it's not like a trailer park, right? It's
nothing like a trailer park.
It's more.
It's high-end RVs. Like these RVs are like $300,000.
Yeah.
Like they got everything. Everything. I mean everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's tight. Like one of them has 6 beds.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I traveled with Gino briefly on tour, and he's trying to sleep on a tour bus.
Oh, you can't do that.
It is horrible life.
Awful.
I don't know how actually.
No, if I moved out there, I'd have to be alone. Again, I'd have to be alone in my own RV. Like I wouldn't have it any other way.
Because it could be confining. An RV.
Absolutely.
I know they're nice and everything, but
and I can still do my
not a lot
eBay
of
shit.
space.
I can just still do my eBay shit. No, the big ones are good size. Like ours are like
double.
I want to say like double wides.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's what they call them.
Yeah. My brother went to all these. Like, how this happened? My brother's not an RV guy either, and it happened on an unfortunate circumstance that I'm not going to bring up. But
he kind of fell into it.
He fell into it, is what he did. So he didn't know shit about it. I mean, a Jewish kid, that has to learn how to camp. He was just an investor. Yeah, from Cleveland, born in Cleveland, who watches the Browns, and then Chicago, and he's a mortgage broker. Hey, you got an RV. You got to run a company. It's got like employees, like 60 employees. It's got like
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, and he just had kids.
Oh yeah. By the way, you got 2 kids.
Yeah.
And you're over 40.
Now I hear he may be moving out to my neck of the woods out here. He's thinking about Park Ridge.
Yep. Because of the schooling and all.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, that'd be
I
great.
mean, you either pay $26,000 in taxes or you pay $26,000 in private. You know what I mean?
Either way, it's the same. How is your other brother Michael doing with the bakery?
Yeah,
with all this. I forgot to ask.
He's excited about it. Which
and they're still doing okay with.
Yeah, they're still doing. I mean, I guess business is doing better because a lot of people are picking up the morning stuff. The curbside.
Oh yeah.
So the curbside alone can produce like 1,500 a day.
That's like coffees and pastries, croissants.
Yeah, absolutely. And now he's doing these breakfast sandwiches, and my little brother, I wouldn't trust anything he made. First off, all right, and it says either. So he left these breakfast sandwiches. It was somebody's birthday, maybe my mom's. I don't even know. But the next day I was so hungover, and I just grabbed something there in the fridge. Like, what the hell are these? These are like breakfast sandwiches. Put it in the microwave, blah, blah. Dude, seriously? It was sick good.
It was good.
It was sick good.
Come on.
Dude, like I almost...
What was it?
It was...
Like sausage, egg, and...
It was smoked bacon, and then it had a piece of ham on it, and then the egg was over easy, so it like oozed out, you know what I mean? And it was on a croissant, mega croissant, and it had like some kind of a light spread on it, like a garlic something or other. I don't even know. I don't know because I was so hungover I couldn't taste anything, but I know it was very, very delicious.
What does it take to get you hungover?
A lot.
So what did you do the night before?
Like the first Browns games last week when we
Oh,
were
that's right.
losing. I was trying to drink as many beers as possible. I was
Where
trying
did
to
you
break the
watch it at
record.
home?
6 hours, 120 beers. You need to do that.
6 hours, 120 beers.
It's hard to do.
There's a Century Club where you do a
Andre
shot
the
of
Giant.
beer.
Andre the Giant.
He did it?
Yeah. Did 119.
Wow.
But they were like tomato juice cans, like in our hands. They were like nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he was a big guy.
He died young. So-
Well, yeah. Some funny stories about him.
Oh, boy.
Dude,
Now,
look
we
him
didn't-
up on it.
I know we
Wait till
didn't
the
touch on it, but you are a Cleveland Browns fan.
end. Yeah.
Coming from Cleveland. Are you excited
Unfortunately.
about the season this
No. No, I'm worried.
I have a
nervous.
couple of Cleveland guys on my
Anxious.
fantasy football team. Nick Chubb looks like he's going to be.
Nick Chubb is a fantastic,
Beast.
wonderful human
Yeah.
being and a great athlete.
Yeah.
He was the only good pick I thought that they had that year.
Yeah.
And I said it from, like, I was begging that they picked Mike Chubb.
And didn't they pick up Kareem Hunt too? Is he in Cleveland now?
Yeah.
I mean, he had some issues, but he
Well,
was great
it-
at Kansas
it's
City.
hometown kicking.
Yeah.
You know, he kicked her in Cleveland, so. And I guess, like, not that she deserved it, but it was close.
How is Baker Mayfield? Is he pretty well liked, or?
Yeah, he was on the edge. Like,
He's no Mitch Trubisky.
tell you the truth, if they would have lost last week, there would have been raves in the Cleveland papers about, okay, where do we go from here? Get rid of him.
Really?
Oh, there would have been.
So he's like Mitch, pretty much, here in Chicago.
He's a little better than Mitch. Actually, Mitch did all right. It was the rest of the team that actually shit the bed
Yeah.
for Bears.
Who does Cleveland play next week? Or
Washington.
this week, I should say.
Washington Rapers, or Beaters, or whatever they call it.
I'll tell you, they're
Football team.
Ron Rivera being their new head coach, I think is going to revive them a little bit. And they got that Haskins from Ohio State.
let's not go
right?
suck each other's dicks just yet. I mean, I'll give you a Redskins fan. I mean, let's get it facts straight. Who have you played?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You played the Eagles, the Eagles look like shit, and Wentz looks like shit. I never thought Wentz was that great. I mean, when a backup can replace him and win the Super Bowl, you had a good team, okay? you
Yeah.
know?
It wasn't you.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you. So, yeah, so let's get that forward right now, right there. And I don't know who they played last week. It wasn't anybody good, and I think they lost anyway.
Who was the backup to Baker?
Oh, Casey Keenum, which I don't like either. And we pay a monstrous amount of money. And who we could have gotten Cam Newton for. Well, screaming
Everybody
about
could have
TV
got Cam Newton.
for
Nobody.
a sixth of what we pay Case Keenum.
Yeah, it surprised me that nobody picked up Cam right away in the Patriots.
But in all honesty, I don't think Cam would have signed if anybody would have tried. I bet a lot more people tried. He just kept it real hush hush. Because he didn't want to be second fiddle. You know what I mean? He wanted to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or have the opportunity to play. Where in Cleveland, he would not even have the opportunity.
Well, it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of football, hopefully, to be played. You know, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
It's exciting, but, you know, it's going to be a long
It
year.
is. NBA was more exciting this year, actually, for COVID. Thank you, NBA.
Well, it was more condensed.
Dude, but the games were unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Like, high offense, I know. So if you're a defense lover, they weren't good. But those high offense, I mean, guys were winning games with 0.3 seconds left on the clock on a
Yeah, oh no,
three-pointer.
they all came down
You
to the
know,
last
like,
shot.
crazy
It's like
shit
watching,
was going down.
It's like March Madness.
I know. It is. You're absolutely right.
Because they're all living in the same area.
Yeah.
They're all playing in the
God
same.
damn, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy how much that makes.
Yeah, because when it gets spread out and it drags on, you know, it just feels like too long of a playoff there.
Right, a long break. It's like what happened in between. Too much drama in between. It's not even a game.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got to play a game.
Yeah.
It's all about the game.
Yeah.
In
I
the
think
bubble.
maybe that's the way sports should go all the time. Just put them all in a bubble.
Yeah. I mean, if I lived like that, I'd live in a bubble.
Well, with that, I will say cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out today.
Yeah.
I really appreciate
Thanks, have a
it.
good
Cheers to
time.
everyone out there.
I wouldn't talk everybody's ear off.
Well,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
It was
we'll look
fun.
forward to having you back.
Thanks.
All right. Bye, people.